Samson gets even with the Philistines, chapter 15. Later on, Samson went to visit his wife. He took a young goat with him. He went at the time the wheat was being gathered. He said, "I'm going to my wife's room," but her father wouldn't let him go in. Her father said, "I was sure you hated her, so I gave her to your companion. Isn't her younger sister more beautiful? Take her instead." Samson said to them, "This time I have a right to get even with the Philistines. I'm going to hurt them badly." So he went out and caught 300 foxes. He tied them in pairs by their tails. Then he tied to a torch to each pair of tails. He let the foxes loose in the fields of grain that belonged to the Philistines. He burned up the grain that had been cut and stacked. He burned up the grain that was still growing. He also burned the vineyards and olive trees. The Philistines asked, "Who did this?" They were told, "Samson did. He's the son-in-law of the man of Timnah." Samson did it because his wife had given to his companion. So the Philistines went up and burned the woman and her father thus. Samson said to the Philistines, "Is that how you act? And I promise I won't stop until I pay you back." He struck them down with heavy blows. He killed many of them. Then he went down and stayed in a cave. It was in the rock of Asim. The Philistines went up and camped in Judah. They spread out near Lehi. The people of Judah asked, "Why have you come to fight against us?" "We've come to fight. Take Samson as our prisoner." They answered, "We want to do him what he did to us." Then 3,000 men from Judah went to get Samson. They went down to the cave in the rock of Asim. They said to Samson, "Don't you realize the Philistines are ruling over us? What are you done to us?" Samson answered, "I only did to them what they had did to me." The men of Judah said to him, "We've come to tie you up. We're going to hand you over to the Philistines." Samson said, "Promise me you won't kill me yourselves." "We agree," they answered. "We'll only tie you up and hand you over to them. We won't kill you." So they tied them up with 2 new ropes. They let them up from the rock. Samson approached Lehi. The Philistines came toward them, shouting. Then the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully on Samson. The ropes of on his arms became like burned thread. They dropped off his hands. They found a fresh jawbone of a donkey. He grabbed it and struck down 1,000 men. Then Samson said, "By using a donkey's jawbone, I have made them look like donkeys. By using donkey's jawbone, I've struck down 1,000 men." Samson finished speaking. Then he threw the jawbone away. That's why the place was called Ramesses Lehi. Samson was very thirsty, so he cried out to the Lord. He said, "You have helped me with this great battle. Do I have to die of thirst now? Must I fall into the power of people who haven't even been circumcised?" God opened up the hollow place in Lehi. Water came out of it, and Samson drank the water. His strength returned. He felt as good as new. So the spring was called, and Hakor is still there in Lehi. Samson led Israel for 20 years. In those days, the Philistines were in the land. I guess it's box time. Live it. Judges chapter 15, part 1 to 17. Getting even. Samson was strong, but he was not always good or wise. Once when his enemy tricked him, Samson decided to get even. Sometimes things are not fair. You might want to get even with someone. What should you do if one of these things happen to you? Your sister borrows your favorite book. She brings it back with missing pages. It's like my dogs. My dogs take my Lego, and then once my Lego figure's hand is gone, or the stabilizer of the Lego is gone. They're my sister and brothers. They're really nonsense. Someone runs by you on the playground and knocks you down. I had the same situation. My friend had one. I had the same one also. Like, it is at Taekwondo. Like, it's not a playground, but in Taekwondo, like, my friend had something. Like, there was a girl, and then my Taekwondo friend, and then the girl hit my friend, and then the girl had like blood like came down like from the head, and then the other one was crying. My friend was crying, so yeah. Okay, your parents punish you for something you didn't do. I agree. I so agree. Literally, I had a lot of this. You know it. Life isn't easy. Sometimes you didn't do anything, but your parents punish like there's my face cream, like, because my face is kind of like rough, so I need to put on face cream. But like once I did it, and then I put it on the bookshelf, the shelf, then it disappeared. Actually, it was behind the shelf, so my dad found it. But before, he said like, I told you not to take it out or something, and then I was really mad. You know it. You know the feeling. Life isn't easy again. Just say no and then find it, or if you can't find it, I don't know. That's up to you. Okay, let's pray. Dear God, we learned about Judges chapter 15 today. Today we learned about Samson made some mistakes, but was a good guy. We always want to feel even with someone, but God gave made birth. God gave birth to us, and then we'll know that there's always a reason that God isn't making us all even. And thank you always. We'll trust you and remember you and worship you. Thank you always. Amen. Okay, I need to say goodbye, so thanks for watching my videos. I hope I see you next time. So, goodbye. See ya at chapter 16.